So, Michael, given the timing, we have Taiwan celebrating its National Day, and we also have former President Tsai Ing-wen going on her first overseas trip to Europe. Do you think China is going to react with any sort of large-scale exercises like what we saw with Joint Sword A, those military drills after Lai Ching-te was inaugurated?
I mean, nobody can predict the future, but it seems very reasonable to expect that China is going to have some sort of, I don't want to say reaction because I think pretext is the right word. I think they're looking for an excuse, and this speech is obviously going to give them something. And even if Lai doesn't say something provocative, they'll find something to take umbrage at. So I do expect that we're going to see some sort of reaction, whether that rises to the level of a joint sword 2024 Bravo or not. Obviously, we'll soon find out.
Do you think that these exercises are planned? Do you think this is more of a reaction, or do you think China has these drills kind of already drawn up and is waiting for some sort of pretext to conduct these drills?
No, I think it's an important thing to keep in mind when we're referring to China looking for a pretext to do one of these demonstrations. It is extraordinarily unlikely that China's military can put together an operation of the scale that we saw at Joint Sword 2024 Alpha in a matter of days. I mean, we are talking about a joint operation with multiple services. The plans, at the very least, had to have been laid out weeks, months, or even longer in advance, and chances are notifications went out long before that too, just to get the people and the equipment in place. And so no military can put something together in a couple of days. And so therefore I do think it's China looking for an excuse to do something that it already had a plan to do.
And it seems like China is gradually upping the military pressure on Taiwan with aircraft and ships operating in the region almost on a daily basis. Would you say this is still business as usual? Taiwan can manage this, or should we be concerned?
You know my take on this, which is, the time for business as usual passed many, many years ago. I think you put it again very well that we are looking at a just very gradual but inevitable shift in the military balance in the Taiwan Strait. That balance has been shifting in China's favor for decades at this point. And as it accrues more and more military power, the fact of the matter remains Taiwan is relatively small. It's very close. The United States is far away. And so China's options for resolving this standoff militarily just grow and grow and grow. And so, yeah, I think Taiwan, if it hasn't already, needs to take this threat very seriously. It does not mean war is inevitable, but you want to do everything possible to just convince Xi and the military leadership that the military solution is not the way to go.